Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna do like a super informal, casual 1 month update for this little guy as he's sleeping on me, because that's just how you gotta do things sometimes with a baby. So to start off, he was born at 9 pounds even, and we haven't been back to the doctor for him since he was 2 weeks old, but at his 2-week appointment, he was almost 10 pounds. He was also off the charts for height according to his pediatrician. So we have a big, tall baby boy. As you can see, he loves to be held, and he actually really loves to be held by my husband, his daddy, and it's actually like 10 times harder for him to put him down. Like if he's asleep and he goes to try to put him down carefully, the second he puts him down, Mike is like, the heck, what are you doing? And then he gets really fussy and he's like, no, you're supposed to be holding me. So that's been fun, especially when Philip has to do like the night shift. It's kind of hard to put him down to actually go to sleep. So that's been something we've had to navigate. It's hard for me too to put him down to go to sleep, but I seem to have more success at it than my husband does. But he's definitely a cuddle bug and I love that. But if he is put down for bed, he's currently sleeping in a pack and play in the living room. That's just kind of what's worked for us right now. Okay, so now that I'm feeding him, I can go ahead and talk about breastfeeding journey, I guess. It has been interesting to say the least. He does have a slight tongue tie, and I know that's pretty common. Like tongue and lip ties are pretty common in babies, but I do think it's affecting his feeding in a way. He's a big snacker and actually pretty lazy when it comes to like actually breastfeeding. He is constantly on and off the boob, and when he's off the boob, sometimes he'll get really frustrated because he can't get back on it, or he's not getting enough the first letdown, but he doesn't want to wait for any more, so he comes off and then he's frustrated that it's not coming out anymore. So needless to say, breastfeeding hasn't really been in the cards for us. I have mostly been exclusively pumping. I'll try to breastfeed him every now and then because, you know, sometimes it's just way easier to whip out a boob versus getting all the pump parts put together and on it and then washing them afterwards and all that. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing that, but it just seems like whenever I do breastfeed him, it just doesn't work out and we both end up getting frustrated. So I am basically exclusively pumping, doing the best I can with that, but you know, it feels like a chore most of the time, so it's sometimes really hard to keep up with. And he also eats a lot and often. He's eating every hour to 2 hours, even at night, which is not super fun for us, but he's a growing boy and you just kind of got to do what you got to do. It's a short season and we'll get through it. It can be pretty mentally and emotionally taxing. Continuously pump or want to breastfeed and not being able to because he's getting frustrated. But we are going to be talking to his pediatrician about his tongue tie at his 2-month appointment, which he is 6 weeks tomorrow. So coming up pretty soon, and hopefully that'll help with all the snacking and getting frustrated, and maybe he'll just be able to sit down and actually eat a full 4 ounces, which is basically what he's eating total. If he were to just sit down and eat it all at one time, it would be about 4 ounces. So hopefully if we can get his tongue tie figured out, then his feeding will be fixed. Maybe I'll be actually able to breastfeed and we can go from there. Something else that he's been loving lately is his bouncer, and that has been like one of the best things. Honestly, I'm so glad that we have it. It's like an easy place to just put him down. If we put him down in his pack and play, I don't really like to do that all the time unless we're like changing his diaper, changing his outfit, just because I want it to be associated as like a bed for nighttime, you know? So I want him to know that that is where he goes to sleep, and I just don't like to put him in it all the time. So I like having that bouncer that we can just like carry around the house because it's super lightweight, and wherever we're at, if we need to put him down for a second, we just put him in that bouncer, and he actually really does love it. He stays in it for, I mean, I don't know, a good 15-20 minutes, which I feel like is pretty good without fussing. So it gives us a chance to get something done until we need to pick him up again, and I feel like he's gonna love it even more when he realizes that he can like bounce himself in it, because right now he does it all on accident, but he does really like it, so I'm thankful for that. Another thing he likes is the Nook Passy, I think that's how you say it. I would show you what it looks like, but he is on me and I don't want to move. He's actually falling asleep on the bottle right now. I'll just insert what it looks like here. We've tried a couple of Passies with him. We actually tried the Dr. Brown's Passy, thinking that that would work because it's like the same as the nipple on the bottles that he uses, but he never really took those. We tried a different kind, and this one has kind of like a flat tip, which I know is probably controversial, but I don't care. He takes it, and that's all all I care about. I'm pretty sure that my daughter, who is 6 now, I'm pretty sure when she was a baby she took the flathead ones. But yeah, it's a lot easier for him to keep it in his mouth at his age, and it puts him right to sleep sometimes. I'm thankful that we have found a passy that he actually likes. Will comfort him, and yeah, he just loves it. Overall, he is our easiest baby that we've ever had. If you are new to my channel, I have 3 kids, him being the 3rd, and he's been the easiest one. This has been the easiest transition, especially with having older kids, and my daughter really loves to help out and like hold him when I need to go to the bathroom or whatever, just anything that I may need to do. She loves to hold him, she loves to feed him. She's changed a couple of his diapers and his outfits, so she loves being the big sister, so that has made it a bit easier as well. He is pretty chill, he goes with the flow. When we go out and about, he like hardly ever fusses. He loves to be out, he loves the noise. He's usually sleeping every time we go out just because he's so comfortable in that kind of environment, and he loves the car. He barely ever cries in the car. If he is crying at home, something's bothering him, we put him in the car to go somewhere, and he is instantly just like calm and relaxed. And that is helpful too, because I do have 2 older kids and we tend to go a lot of places, lots of school runs. We take them to go play at the park, things like that. So it's super nice that Micah is chill in the car and loves it and just loves to be out, because that makes it easier to take the big kids out. He has been a little bit fussier lately than he used to, usually because he's gassy, and I don't really know what's causing that. I kind of feel like every baby goes through like a gassy stage, and some is worse than others. So it's just another one of those things to get through. We do give him gripe water as needed, but it tends to only work for about 5 minutes, and then he's back to being uncomfortable. It's really sad when like we can't solve it, but I mean eventually he does fall asleep, but it's just like getting through that inconsolable part of the night. It's usually evenings. We call it the witching hour. It's usually like between 5 and 6 is when he starts getting a little bit fussier and tends to like toot a lot and get all those toots out. Okay, so that is everything that I have on my list to talk about. I feel like it was a pretty quick update, but you know, I mean, he's only a month old, so there's not really much to say yet. He's not rolling yet, but he's getting a little bit fussy right now because I think he wants another bottle. So I'm gonna go make him another one. I feel like I will probably think of more to say after this video is over, but I do feel like it was kind of chaotic just because he's been around and awake and wanting to eat. But I think I am gonna end the vlog here. I do this all the time. My thumb is in the frame. Gosh dang it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If I think of anything else, obviously I'll include it in this video, but I really don't think there's much else to say. He just tooted and he's not happy about it. So I'm gonna go to comfort him. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Oh, I do have something to add. Homeboy is in mostly 0 to 3 month clothing, but this onesie that he's wearing right now is 3 to 6 months. It's not big on him at all. It kind of fits him pretty comfortably, which is wild. He is 6 weeks old and he's wearing a 3 to 6 month onesie. I can't. We couldn't even enjoy the newborn clothes because he never fit in them. Where are you going? It's not working. Every time I talk, he moves. I am so sorry. Do you need to burp? He's a baby. Hi, baby. Are you hungry? Again? He's hungry. I have to get him a bottle. 1 sec. What? No, you're not grabbing it? Come on. Fun to stay at the YMCA. Da-na-na-na-na. YMCA. Hello. I'm over here. Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Hi. Hello. Nice to see you. Oh, you want to exercise? Okay. Oh. Whoa. Good job. Oh my goodness. Look how cute you are.